I promise you, this whole entire show is a Diddy dark fantasy. Cause yo, what the fuck? Like, there was even a point where this one couple, Nick and Sierra, grabbed this other girl and had a 3-way makeout session with each other at the same damn time.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Wumps, and today we're gonna be reacting to A Serious Conversation Needs to Be Had About Love Island. It's by your boy OneCloud9, and honestly, I haven't watched Love Island. Like, everywhere I go, I see Love Island, Love Island, Love Island, and like, I don't know what all the hype's about, and I don't plan on watching it either. I'm gonna stick to my enemy. Right now, I'm on Vinland Saga. Shit's tough. You don't have no enemies, alright? Nobody does. But yeah, let me stop yapping, and without further ado, let's get into the video.
So recently, this show called Love Island's been taking over the timeline. Oh boy, this show is overly freaked out. Like, they call this Love Island, but there is no loving going on. It's just pure lust. And if you watch the show, you already know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, let me break down what this show is. The hoes will be watching this video. I gotta make sure I'm on my A game. So basically, the whole point of the show is to find love in this villa in Fiji. They bring in multiple attractive people from around the globe and encourage them to talk to each other and spread around and mingle. But the whole end goal of this show is to find love, be in a couple, and also win $100,000. Which in all honesty seems like a basic concept for a reality TV show. Here's the catch though. All of this shit is happening live. Like, as we speak right now, this show is being filmed in Fiji. And that's what makes this show so different. Because as it's airing every single week, we, the audience, get to have a say in who stays and who leaves. Sometimes, but then other times it's actual islanders. But even that option of us being able to influence the show makes people drawn to it. Which is why it's literally the most popular show in America right now. Because in all reality, it's just one big parasocial contest. And whoever can get the audience to like them the most ultimately wins the game. But in all reality, the main goal of Love Island is to get mega famous after, which oftentimes you will become a celebrity. I mean, even the people who get voted off oftentimes become massive influencers after. Like, for instance, there's this guy named Jeremiah who recently got voted off. And even though he didn't win this show, he currently has like 1.2 million followers. Like, this show is next level parasocial. But in this era of Gen Z, it kind of makes sense why this show is doing good. Like, one of my homegirls put me onto this shit about 2 weeks ago. And I've seen all of the think pieces about this show on TikTok, and it didn't sound like something I would want to be a part of. Because as much as I don't want to admit it, and as much as you don't want to admit it either, this show is just entertaining as shit. Like, the drama, the parasocialness, the overall vibe, even the ambiance and music of the show, everything is done at such a peak level. Even though it's a trashy concept of a show, the producers really go all out. I'm not gonna lie. And even though I know I shouldn't be watching it because it's literal bullshit, like, there's no reason for me to watch this show. It's like I just can't keep my eyes off of it. It's like seeing a bad wreck. You know that shit's bad. You know you need to keep on driving. You know you got somewhere to be. But for some reason, you can't help but just watch this shit happen. And especially season 7 of this shit. Because I'm not gonna lie, this season has been one of the wildest roller coasters I've ever been on in a show, period. And there has been multiple times where I wanted to stop this show, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I'm addicted, bro.
The following scene you're about to witness is a huge case of PTSD. You've been warned.
No more!
What the fuck?
No more Love Island. No more big booty toxic Huda. No more sexy Olandria. No more annoying as shit fucking Sierra. I ain't gonna lie, she was annoying as shit the whole series. Fucking Sierra. And no more looking at Jeremiah's print. I'm done with this shit. No more Love Island. They just dropped a new episode.
Please pray for my goat.
But even though the show only starts off with 10 people, they constantly bring in new people called bombshells to shake up the dynamics in the villa. And oh boy, do they do their job. I'm gonna just say that. I ain't gonna lie. Because let me just tell you, whoever cast these people, matter of fact, everybody in this show deserves a fucking raise. Because everybody is fine as shit in this show. One person I want to highlight is Miss Huda. Because boy, when I tell you, she's really the only reason why I kept watching this show. Because at first when my homegirl played this shit for me, I was just kind of hesitant. I wanted to turn this shit off, honestly. Until I seen this absolute goddess walk across my screen. Like, brother, I'm not trying to get this video demonetized, but this girl is bad. One thing that I don't really like about this show is how much they try to force friendships on these people. Like, yeah, I get it's reality TV and not everything's supposed to be real, but it's just so much fake energy.
Wait, hold up.
Like, every single...
None of you have heard of this dude, Primmy Sterling? So on TikTok, he was making videos about like how freaky Love Island stuff is. I don't know nothing about it. But then like on his second video, he was making a part 2. They like copyright struck his video, took out the audio, said the audio blah blah blah. He like filed for whatever, put the video back up. They're like, okay, you didn't see anything. Next day, the copyright struck the video itself, not the audio. And then they put the video back up for him after he filed a complaint thing. So it's like they're trying to silence him because what he was saying is true. They're like, keep getting freakier and freakier. And I haven't seen the stuff to be able to tell, but like, it seems like something deeper is going on, you feel me? I'm gonna stick to my anime, bro.
Relationship feels forced, especially the friendships, because you got people over here saying that they love each other and they just met 3 days ago. Like, nigga, I don't know you. But another thing that pisses me off is how much everybody cries in this show. I know I sound like a fucking negative Nancy, but just hear me out. Every single time somebody gets voted off of this show, it feels like somebody just died in this villain. And also, you just met these people days ago. There's no way you care about them that much. Like, I guess you're not gonna see them again on this show, but at the same time, you can still contact them in the real world if you really do mess with them. It's never that deep. But when you try to force that fake love shit, it really ruins the dynamic of the show. Because when you try to act like you fake love somebody, all it's gonna do is create toxic problems for the future. Prime example, when you try to act like you fake love somebody, all it's gonna do is create toxic problems for the future. Prime example, one of the most popular couples in this show, Jeremiah and Huda. Oh, boy! Yeah! So Pete, for the ones who don't know, at the start of the show, these two were like the biggest power couple in the villa. They were locked in, going on dates, exploring their connection till shit inevitably hit the fan. Because see, even though they seemed like they were a great couple, it was very obvious it was never gonna work. For one, as soon as the show started, they started love bombing each other. And they honestly only did this because they were two of the most attractive people there, and they were both attracted to each other's bodies, but not personalities. See, Jeremiah is a chill, laid back type of guy. He's a nerd, he's a geek. He likes reading books, watching anime, doing shit like that. But see, Huda's not like that. The best comparison I can give for her is she's the spicy Latina type, but she's Middle Eastern, so just add an extra bomb on that shit. But she's the type of girl to pull up at your crib at 3 a.m., throwing rocks at your window, screaming and crying because you haven't texted her back in 5 hours. And see, if you couldn't tell, Jeremiah and Huda's personalities don't typically align, and it didn't in the show. Because after a couple episodes of the honeymoon phase, they started arguing really bad, and it got toxic. But honestly, all of that could have been avoided if they didn't love bomb each other at the start. But you see, here's the issue with the show. When you try to force the word love onto people and put them in an unnatural situation where it's hard to actually be patient and learn to actually like somebody, situations like that happen. Because on Love Island, you're forced to couple up fast or else you will be voted off. So at the start of the show, you really don't get time to sift through who you really want to be with. You kind of just have to find somebody and just get with them. And then on top of that, you're not even encouraged to actually get to know people in the show. You're just encouraged to get to know their bodies. Like, I swear I'd be feeling like I'm watching a big massive porno sometimes, especially when they start doing the challenges. Because oh boy, let me tell you about this heartbeat challenge. So basically the whole goal of this challenge was for you and your partner to attempt to raise everybody's heartbeats in a sexual way. So everybody dressed up in costumes that you'll find at a sex store. And brother. Oh my god, what is this shit crazy? Like, I genuinely want to show you how crazy this shit is, but I would get banned if I did. I mean, each couple was basically stripping for each other. They would walk out as a duo and then give a lap dance to whoever they wanted in an attempt to make their heartbeat rise. Just call it a freak off and get over this shit, bro. Because that's what this is, bro. I promise you, this whole entire show is a Diddy Dark Fantasy. Because, yo, what the fuck? Like, there was even a point where this one couple, Nick and Sierra, grabbed this other girl and had a 3-way makeout session with each other at the same damn time. And these freaky ass producers are making them do this. This show has to be investigated. It's the craziest thing ever. There was even a point where Huda was grinding on a guy that she wasn't coupled up with, to the point where the nigga was damn near fucking her in front of everybody. Like, there was another moment where this guy named Elon took Nick's girl Sierra and literally told bro that it's his turn to sit and watch, and proceeded to damn near fuck this girl in front of him. But don't get it twisted, Nick's ass is a freak too, because right after this, he proceeded to suck a girl's toes in front of everybody. And I really can't show this one. That was insane. This was honestly one of the craziest scenes I've ever seen on television. And it's crazy they were actually allowed to air this shit. And this whole show feels like a humiliation ritual. I be forgetting this show is called Love Island because all I see is lust. But don't get it twisted though, because love is still made on this island. Just not actual genuine love. They're just making love. And they do this shit multiple times at night during this show. And the worst part about this shit is that everybody sleeps in the same room. So you'll have a couple just going crazy while another couple right beside them are trying to sleep. Honestly, I think it's the freakiest show I've ever seen. And nevertheless, it's still popular as shit. I mean, last year, season 6 was the most popular show in America. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna go back to back because this is all anybody can talk about. Hell, it's even bigger than the NBA. A week ago, the NBA Finals had a Game 7 match. One of the rarest things in sports, and it was supposed to be a generation generational matchup. And a random episode of Love Island pulled more viewers than it. You can't make this shit up. But the big question is why? Why do people like watching this shit? I mean,
they like the freaky aspect of it.
Freaked out as hell. It's trashy TV. And it's obvious they're doing all of this shit for the ratings. Well, let me tell you why. First off, we're in Gen Z, and niggas just don't care no more. They just like watching crazy, stupid shit. But also, even though this show was super freaked out, like, it's low-key entertaining. I said it at the start of the video, and I'm sticking with my story. It's entertaining as shit. Like, throughout watching this shit, I've wanted to hate it so bad, but it's just, you can't. It's addictive. Like, even though it's freaked out as hell, the producers are really good at their job. The pacing and the timing is really good in this show. And, like, even though there's things I don't like about the show, I have to admit that. I'm not gonna lie. That's all I really gotta say about this. What do y'all think of Love Island? And low-key, how do y'all think the season is gonna go? Because I'm still
I haven't seen it at all, so I don't have an opinion on this. Nothing like that. If you guys think I should check out Love Island, let me know, bro. If you guys think it's something worth watching, let me know. Yeah. I don't even know what to think about this because I know nothing about Love Island. Haven't seen any season, actually. But it's like, it's everywhere. I can't even escape it. But if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And yeah. Peace.